Feel What Child with Nazi Creator Show, here right here on Roots 96.1 FM, the only station to own your creative talent. Now within this hour, I'm going to be sharing with you some core information from our amazing guest creator, and definitely you'll hear from more passionate youth on the rise. So guys, it's a new month and we welcome the new month, and our Feel What Chat Youth Ambassador is Dante Jeffrey. And if you want to check out what Dante Jeffrey's doing over there, you can go Squeaks_Fitness on Instagram and Squeaks_World1 on Instagram as well. Continue to do a great job over there, Dante Jeffrey, encouraging the youths. Guys, you don't want to miss what's coming up in the show this afternoon. Very interesting show this afternoon. So you want to stay tuned to hear much more from all my special guests on the only station to own your creative talent, and that's Roots 96.1 FM. First up is What's Going On Youth, and my passionate youth on the rise is an artist. His name is Orlando Green, so you want to stay tuned to hear much more from this passionate youth on the rise, Orlando Green. Also coming up is my special guest creator segment, and my special guest this afternoon is a fire dancer. His name is Roy Hamilton, aka Jungle King. If you are interested in the art of fire dancing, this is the segment for you. And youths, take out your notepads, because this is a segment where you will learn, and Roy Hamilton will definitely be giving you some core information in this segment, so stay tuned for that. Also coming up in Feel With Time with Nazi is the entertainment segment of the show, and definitely our featured entertainer this afternoon is Shelly Belly. Yes, we will be hearing much from him this afternoon as he talks about his journey in the music industry, and he also encourages the youth, so stay tuned for that. This show promises to be very informative and entertaining, so stay tuned to the only station to own your creative talent. That's Roots 96.1 FM on the Feel With Chat with Nazi Creative Show. Now we'll hear from our passionate youth on the rise, Orlando Green. Good afternoon, Orlando Green, and welcome to What's Going On Youth. How are you today?
I'm doing fine, feeling blessed, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so happy to have you on the show this afternoon, and I just want to find out some information about you. So tell us where you're from and who is Orlando Green.
All right, so I'm currently from Portmore, St. Catherine, and you ask who is Orlando Green? I would say Orlando Green is a youth who has big dreams and big plans. He doesn't limit himself. He is a type of person who is very determined to achieve his goals. And with that said, he's an artist that does realistic portraits and also building his art business and being one of the greatest artists out there in the world.
Oh, so without a doubt, you would say your creative talent is art.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So how long have you been in this field? Tell us a little bit about your experience.
Sure. So I've been an artist since as long as I can remember, about at the age of 5 years old. I was doing like stick figure drawings, and my experience in art has been good because I remember in high school, that's Excelsior High School, I get to meet a lot of persons, both male and female, in my age group who can draw. and their drawings are is really good. So getting to be around other artists actually helps me to learn a lot based on shading, coloring, and even design. To motivate me to push even harder in what I do.
And I must say that I've seen your portraits and they're very realistic, very good actually. So continue to do good work. All right.
Thanks so much.
I think you just answered it in regards to what keeps you motivated, but could you just say again what keeps you motivated to do your creative pieces?
Yeah, so what keeps me motivated is seeing other artists, even the younger artists than me, bringing out their best artworks. And also, I would watch a lot of portrait drawings on YouTube, seeing how drawing realistic portrait is done. And it would sometimes put me in the vibe to even put pen to paper and start practicing and sharpening my skills. So those are something that actually motivates me.
All right. So did you have any mentors starting out, and who are some of those mentors?
Or let's say when I was starting doing art again, that's in grade 11. I would say my mentor is my art teacher from Excelsior High School. His name is Mr. Ra, and he would assist me on my shading techniques. Sometimes he would explain the difference between the light and dark part of a drawing. And also I had my form teacher. He's Mr. Elliston, also from Excelsior. He is the one who actually spoke with me and helped me to get back in the art industry field and to go after my dream of an artist. And sometimes I would do a portrait and send him a picture to get a feedback on it, and he would point out the areas that I did well on. And also he would point out opportunities in the areas that I can fix to get better. Good to have a mentor who already know how the work is being done because of their knowledge and experience.
Okay, and what would you say is your best piece that you've ever done?
My best piece is actually the most recent one. My best piece is doing like a family portrait,
Okay.
That one, and I haven't showed it as yet, but I will show it very soon.
Okay. All right. And can you tell us, because we know that you're a sales representative right now, can you tell us some of your functions as a sales representative, and how different is it from you doing your artwork?
So for one, as a sales representative is, basically knowing how to speak to others with good customer service. So when I would have like a client, I would know how to speak politely, having that good interaction between my client and I. So that actually, it actually does help me being a sales rep, because it's actually improved my speaking and my speech.
Oh. And this is the job that pays the bill, correct?
Yes.
How important is our passion? Is our passion different from what we actually need to do to make the bread, to make the money?
Our passion is actually very important because, it's actually something that you're good at. You see, once you see yourself doing something you're good at, you have to embrace that, and you have to like put in the work, because that's like your thing. Like for example, even for footballers, for track and field athletes, for a person that do swimming, basketball, once they put in the hard work, they actually could earn from it, and they actually, could actually grow and be something big out there in the world.
All right. Wonderful. Can you tell us what your 5-year plan is, and are you satisfied right now where you are in your career?
My 5-year plan, yes. I would say my 5-year plan is seeing my business large, out there in the world, and getting clients after clients, and doing a lot of portraits with famous person that would like capture my audience attention, and I'm actually satisfied with where I am, because as I said, based on the passion you explained, I am doing something that I love. And I never get tired of drawing, because Every time when I get like a new drawing to do, I am very like excited, you know, and that's why I don't limit myself, because the opportunity is whenever you're doing something new. For example, I get a new portrait, the opportunity is there for me to actually improve myself, to get better, because every time I even draw, it's like I'm also even practicing as well. So there is no limit. There's always room for improvement.
All right. And can you tell the youths out there, what's the most important thing to note when you are an artist? What's the instrument that you should have?
What's so important that a youth should know is to always stay calm. You know, take your time. As an artist, stay calm. Take your time on your shadings. Take your time on your details, you know, on your shape, on the shape of the drawing, and being patient, because that's actually one of the most important thing of an artist is actually being patient. Like, don't rush the work. Always give it your all and watch yourself grow, because as an artist, you have to make sure you have to also have all of your art tools with you, and the right tools, also the right papers to draw on, because sometimes it's not just the same plain paper. It could be like on canvas, it could be on a cartridge paper, it could be on different type of paper, you know. So I would say that's one of the most important thing as an artist, or as the youth of the art industry should know, is to always be patient with their drawings.
Okay. And tell the youths again why they should be motivated to use their skills and talents to make a living.
All right, so let's see. As youth, once you see as I said, why they should be motivated. We're going back to passion, as you said. So why they should be motivated is putting in the work. You know, watch videos, watch YouTube, watch even other persons who have already done it. And learning from them, listening to them, like how they explain when they're like doing their detailing and their shapes on their drawings. So they should always like stay focused, stay patient, stay humble, because that's also important, because humbleness is always important in anything that you do. And they could not just look at just other persons when they're doing art, but look at even also the greatest footballer, the fastest runner in the world, you know, such as Usain Bolt, Shelly-Ann Fraser, Elaine Thompson, actress such as Kevin Hart, Will Smith, footballers, as I said, Leon Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, you know, etc. There's a lot to name about. You see those persons, they're actually living their dreams because of something they're good at doing, you know? And it's not just because they're actually good at doing it, but it's because they put the work in what they do. Right, that's correct. So, you know, so with that, you know, they put in the work and they watch themselves grow. You know, they're really good at what they're doing. That makes them even become even legends, you know? And also that's what also made them to earn big as well.
Okay, wonderful. And can you tell us where we can stay connected with you, Orlando Green, and you know, on social media, and if you have any upcoming projects that you want to share?
Yeah, you can stay connected with me on Instagram, which is at _Orlando_art, you know, and you can also stay connected with me on TikTok, because on that I post where I show how I break down my drawings, you know, from scratch, from details, from the outlines to the shadings. And my TikTok page is Orlando Green 908. And also on Facebook, it's my regular name, Orlando Green. And also you can stay connected with me on Snapchat, which is Orlando Green 05. And also I have, as I said, I have an upcoming project to post on my Instagram page. For that, you can actually stay tuned on and watch me grow as an artist.
Thank you so much, Orlando Green, for coming on the show, What's Going On Youth. And we want to wish you the best in your career field and continue to do great things as a passionate youth on the rise.
Thank you so much, and God bless.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You could talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame,
Yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name.
yeah,
'Cause you burn with the birth flame,
yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name.
yeah.
And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame.
Creator segment, and my special guest creator this afternoon is Roy Hamilton, and I'll read a little bio about him. Roy Hamilton was born in Kingston and raised in Ocho Rios, the son of a cultural dancer. Roy was instilled with a strong commitment to dance from an early age in life. He began attending dance classes in primary school in St. Anne's Parish and has never stopped enlarging his knowledge of music and dance. Roy has participated in national and international competitions, taking top trophies for folk and Latin dance in Cuba in 1988. In 1991, he moved to Kingston and worked with the Movement Dance Company for 3.5 years. Having his technical skills, performing and instructing, he went on to become the artistic director of Roots Dance Troupe for 7 years in Ocho Rios. His teaching in 2000 and 2001 took many of his students to the top. They consistently won gold medals at the regional and national levels. This is my special guest creator this afternoon, Roy Hamilton.
Welcome to the Fluid Chat with Nasi Creative Show.
Good afternoon, Nancy. I'm the Roots crew.
Dear Roy, how long have you been a fire dancer? Tell us a little about your experience in this field.
Well, before I been a fire dancer, I used to be a routine dancer, from like the schools, from Yellows Primary. From Yellows Primary, come to Ocho Rios Secondary. That's where I've been doing a lot of dancing too. So when I leave school, I started dance with the Rosita All Star. Before that, anyway, I used to dance with Miko Blanco, El Chapacano Dance Group. The 1 year with them, and then leave from there to Rosita All Star. That's where I go and see the hype of entertainment, the hype of dancing. So that when I go there, it's like, yeah, this is what I really want. And rehearsal, I don't miss rehearsal. I never late rehearsal. And when I leave rehearsal, I'm still rehearsing at home just to catch up with the rest of dance who are there, because everybody look good. And at the same time, when we start to look good now, here comes someone said to me, they need a male dance at Movements Dance Company, in Kingston. I say, yes, man. So when I reach, when I reach the rehearsal, I reach rehearsal when the rehearsal finish. Yeah. So it's from there now, I never late, because I know where to go now. You understand? So that year now, we all perform with our foro, NDTC, Movements Dance Company, La Catco Dance Company, and the Theatre Dance Company. We're doing, I think it's the 8th concert show, we all do one piece. All company do one piece, you know what I mean? So from there now, we have my dance school called Roots Dance Troupe. Yeah, we do like coming African dancing and legitimate thing, man, dancing and nail, bamboo, you name it, you know what I mean? Balancing stunt, Yeah, we do a lot. But otherwise now, in between time, I still teach in school. Yeah, I've been teaching the school along. So I start like from Oaktree Secondary School, that's the school I leave from. And then 10 years after, I go back there and teach dancing there. I get a bronze medal. I move along again. I go to Walkers with all age. I go to Money all age. At the same time, Mr. Moncrief, I used to teach Exchange All Age School. So Mr. Moncrief is the principal of Exchange All Age School. So he take me to Money Teachers College to do the cultural part for him, where they're teaching quadrille and all these things. So for the teachers who come back from the school to learn the culture, to take back to the school, to like enter the JCDC festival. You understand me? So yes, I do about 3.5 years that with Mr. Moncrief. Then I leave from there again now. So I went on to Portland, teaching a school called St. Margaret's Beer RH. First time I went to the festival, we get 3 national gold, 1 dance. I don't know what happened, but it happened. It's an African dance where it's shows storyline, the costume, you get gold for the costume, the discipline and the performance. You understand me? Then now, leave from there now and go to the Westmoreland. At a school called Mount Erie All Age. So that's where I've been there 7.5 years. So I give him like 17 national medals, 6 silver medals, 4 bronze medals in a 7-year period. So they are the champion school for Westmoreland. Right? Mrs. Ling, and where are you? Give thanks. Give thanks. Yeah man, she really made me really do my thing right, you know? She helped. She was the person who directed me in the cultural department differently, but I am the whole thing who design, arrange, and you know, and choreograph. You understand me? So eventually the school is on top down here. So I leave from Westmoreland and come back in Oterius. Logan's Prep. I did 1 year with them, 1 season. I gave them a national gold, a silver medal, and a bronze medal. You understand me? So right now, not doing anything right now because for the pandemic coming in, nothing is going on. Nothing is going on. We have to turn to the farming. I don't know the government has to man like me. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah man. So, you know, that's where the little thing, you know.
So I see some medals here. Where exactly are they from?
Okay, as I was saying to about Mount Erie All Age, I get these 2 medals from Mount Erie All Age. No, this one and this one from Mount Erie All Age. And this one from Logan's Prep in Oterius, Buckfield. Yes, I did 1 season with them, but the school closed down now. So eventually, I'm still moving along. I'm a freelancer, so I perform wherever you call me. You know, whether fire dance or choreographing movement or design. Yes, you know.
So what keeps you motivated to be creative with each show?
You know, my mother. Mama Bogle, in the way they in the world, although she passed and gone already, but tell you something, she is a giant in my life, you know? Yeah, she's dancing before I born. You know, when I in the belly, she dancing coming up. So I take the dancing level on a different level, you know, dancing with companies and moving around and, you know, meeting people and getting to know how the business stay and start to push yourself more and more. Yeah.
Once you made this choice, did you get any mentors? Did you have any teachers to help you along your way?
Well, it's like in the dancing era, we have a choreographer in the dancing area. But in the fire now, I was trying to do the fire myself, but when I reached to a level now, Rico is the man that really grew me to a level where every time I see him perform, he passed the stick gift to me. So I always go in the sun to choreograph my own show all the time, you know what I mean? So if I'm really going to do fire dance, this is the way I would like African style and all them things, I just want to do one them thing. And yeah, and then we have an ex-virgin, you know, who inspired me to go to the road, like with stage show and all these things. He was a fire dance before me too. You know, his name is Ringo. You have one named Rico and one named Ringo. So we are always working in one company. So Ringo now, I used to go with Ringo at Corner Park in those days. I used to be an African dancer, fire dance, African dancer in that time. So you have Ringo as a fire dancer, you have a next man as the acrobatic stump, you have a next man with unicycle, You understand me? So it's a massive house go there and do all those shows at Corner Park in the days. All we were with Rosita All-Star at the same time. We were freelancing, you know, doing our little shows, you know. Yeah.
Was Mr. Nettleford ever an inspiration to you?
Yeah, Mr. Nettleford, when we were doing when the four company were performing, we were doing the chorus line into the Kumina. So when I was at the front, one of this guy, I don't know which company it's from, but he take me and put me at the back. I said, wait. And so Patrick Johnson, who was from Movements Dance Company, look and down, see me saying, come for me. And put me at the front and I said, it's a your thing, a your kind of thing, this. You understand me? So at the rehearsal now, when Mr. Nicholas said 5, 6, 7, 8, it's 32 movements, you know. So when he said 5, 6, 7, 8, go there. And when we look and do my 32 movements, I look behind the guy who take me up and put me at the back. Him no move it, you know. So Mr. Nicholas said, what's your name? I said, my name is Mr. Roy Hamilton. He said, you stay right there, that's where I want you. So, you know, we realized, say, me have it right. So, yeah, you know, the man will just keep our thing going.
Great. Going back to the fire dance, how important is technique in the fire dance?
Yeah, you have to build your own technique. You have to build your own technique because there's so many fire dancers and most of them look alike. That's why I choose to be the Jungle King, the African ancestors. I'm calling them. So I'm saying to be the African fire dancer. So I say, yes. So that's why I choose the Tai Chi style of doing it the African way. Because all this karate and all this is straight from Africa. You understand me? See? So that's where it is. Sorry.
I know you also use instruments or tools. What are they?
Well, you can use wire or sticks, but my tall one is a piece of iron that I use. Yes, my sticks, tall piece of iron like this. So that's what they use them like a nunchuck vibes, like around here, back and spin with 2 fingers and all these things, you know. Put on my foot bottom, yeah, and you know. Put on other people foot bottom too. You know, some people wanna what I'm doing if I'm crazy or something like that. And just the inspiration are coming out, you know, because God said every man upon earth control everything.
How you make sure not to burn yourself?
It's it. First thing, the mind have to be very cleansified, clean, like a whistle. That means you don't have no problem, no worries, because the fire is like a woman. The fire is a very tender person. You understand me? Yeah, might look like I said to burn you, but yeah, you just angle him nice and easy and caress him up and anything there. If you so in love it too, yeah, man, fire. A lot of people afraid of fire, just like how some people don't want to go way out in the water. You see what I'm saying? The next man do farming, so it's the earth man deal with it, you know. And next man do skydiving. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so if a man do them things different, you know.
You must have worked with some celebrities. Could you name some of them?
Yes. Taurus Riley, beginning with Taurus Riley into Shaka Zulu Pitney. I worked alongside with on many of the top shows them, you know. Like Sting, Sunfest, Best of the Best. You name it on the Heritage Show in St. Anne's Bay every year, 31st of July. We did a show like that, me and him. You understand me? Me and Bonnie Whaler did a show up by Mark Bay Square, tribute to Paul Bogle. And they do it for the 1865 rebellion thing when he hung that day, the 11th of October, the 24th of October. So they always do something out there. So if you look on the Paul Bogle Foundation, you will see a lot of work I do on there. You understand me? You just go on there, Paul Bogle Foundation, you see a lot of work, a lot of things with it there. You know, and do mostly performance and stuff.
And the Paul Bogle Foundation, where is it situated?
in St. Thomas, Stony Gut.
Stony Gut.
Yeah, man. So, like, I perform like Jerk Fest, Curry Fest, East Fest, Seafood Fest, you name it. I do all of them. Somebody don't want to really get back on the show because they feel that they don't want to pay me to. That's the next thing. You understand me? So with all those shows right across from the east to the west, I do Third World 50th anniversary in Negril. We used to do a sunset show in Negril by Seascape, Negril Seascape, with all the international entertainers come there to perform on a Tuesday night sunset show where I do the opening act for the international segment. Yeah, from Stevie Marley, most of the Marley them, Sanchez, you name it. You just name a DJ, just name a singer. They have them there. You understand me? Yeah, man, we do some crazy show around here, man, and thing. Seeing? Then now, in the hotels, that's the next thing again too. I work with like Mr. David Ellis, Mr. Peter Fraser, right? Mr. Roach. Some of the best entertainment management in Jamaica who know how to treat entertainer good. We come to your hotel, they know say you're coming from a nice, decent home, and your key, you go to your room, stay to your room, if you come from far, you stay over till morning, get a breakfast and leave. But nowadays, what I'm seeing in the hotel now is like they want to take you and put into a corner and don't want to pay you. And they want to work on entertainment they want. You understand me? And they want to tell you how much they want to pay you and all these things. And them things not right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I hold my events, hold my composure. That's what I used to. You understand me? When I leave my home, I expect you to get me tell one thing on the phone, and when we reach there, it's a different thing. You know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Do you think the reason for that is because of the pandemic only?
No, man. It's true because me, I have to stand up for my rights all the while. Why I get iron some places because them see that me know what I want. They know what I should get. If you don't know what you should get, you're not going to get it. If you do not ask for it. So you ask for it, and some people feel like you're not to ask for that. You know what I mean? Like say, well, what are you asking for? Just go to the fire dance and go yard. You understand what I say? That's the kind of way they miss them treat some people. But tell me what now. I want to put this to all entertainers, all performer, dancer, who you may be. When una boy people in place, una must put yourself together. We're good things for people in place, not like piece of ink on nail. You understand what I say? Because that's what I think why you find say some people treat you like how you look. So when you appear the people in place, well uniform up, look good. That must say, okay, yes, and give you forget because you don't tell them what you want. You understand me? But if you don't know what you want dress a little piece of short pants and you look elegant to go in the people in place. They must find fault. So the dancers them, and also really be them to put on them good nice clothes, go to your car, getting good money, perform. So when you put on good clothes, you get better money. You understand what I say? Because them say you have pride.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Talking about costume, who
Yes.
made your costume?
Oh, I'm my own designer, you know. Yeah, my own designer. As I tell you, I design my own costume, you know. Yeah, real deep bush African.
Very nice.
Kondo. Yeah, man. That's my deep ancestor talking to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That's a part of my show, you know. Yeah, when you're my show, you get those things, you laugh out the belly bottom too, you know. Yeah, man. When you come on to, as I said, I have shows, many different shows I have, you know, many different quality show. If it's a stage show, that's a different performance. If it's a beach show, that's a different performance. If it's a tip show, it's a different performance. If it's the ladies, a different performance. You understand me I say? Wedding, different performance.
Fantastic. It sounds very interesting. Tell us now how we can get in touch with you.
Okay. Facebook, Mr. Roy Hamilton, otherwise known as the Jungle King, African Fire Dancer. Or on Instagram, look for Jungle King Fire Dancer. My email is Jungle King Fire Dancer at gmail.com.
Telephone?
Yeah, man. So?
Telephone number?
Okay. 352-0855.
Are there any projects in the future you're thinking about right now?
Yes, we're supposed to do some Caribbean, looking at on the Caribbean tour, them, because I think we should go, and show the African spirit and show us that African is still around, the authentic vibe is still around. So this is what we want to trot from one island to the next island and say we can do some shows.
But anything right now in Jamaica?
Well, I do some shows just there in Negril, you know what I mean? Like Harry Beach Villa and Long Life Villa in the West End. And Harry Beach Villa is on the beach road. Normal on the beach road. It's a nice place, they treat you nice. Yes, yeah, I like the treatment, it was excellent. Thank you guys. Yeah, man.
Thanks very much, Roy.
Okay.
It was very interesting, and thank you for your time
Yes, man.
and your inspiration.
Greetings and give thanks again for the interview. One love to the world. One love.
Welcome, Shelly Belly, to the Fluid Chat with Nazi Creator Show. On Fluid Time with Nazi, you are our featured entertainer. We're so happy to have you on the show this afternoon. How are you doing, Shelly Belly?
I'm fine, just home chilling.
Okay. So we want to know, who is Shelly Belly as a recording artist, and what can we expect from your music?
Anytime I hear about Shelly Belly, just greatness, living legend, 23 years, and a normal something.
All right. And what can we expect from your music? What kind of music do you sing?
Right now, at the first, you'll get a song by Shelly Belly by himself.
Okay. So we want to hear that.
The fans them waiting.
I mean, it's been overdue, long overdue. All right. So tell us, in the industry, what were you doing before singing?
Yeah, Shelly Belly a dancer, Like,
Okay.
start from 1999. So, been a while. So I just know me, I think, say, I have to put a little difference to it, Because music, music never die.
Correct. All right. So tell us, in the industry, what was it like for you in the industry when you just started out?
When we just start out, the feeling's great, For say, as a young ghetto youth, you can make a name out there and people accept you as a star. So it have feelings. I tell you, I'm gonna have to big up John Squad, John Hype, for the great highlight, Blasey and Shody. Yeah, so this is it start from.
I know Sanjay always talking about you in his interviews, because even when I interview him, he spoke about you.
Yeah, man, Sanjay a good youth, man. Sanjay for one, me take music thing so serious, because I was dancing for me by in John Squad. Bogle I'm idol because I Bogle from first.
Right.
But when me start dancing, Bogle did their turn. And John I was part of Bogle. So John I bring me to the street. So you have to say, me a Bogle grandson.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All
I just dancing start from.
And from dancing, you're going into the singing world now. You're gonna take it up seriously.
Seriously.
All
And I have to say
right.
respect Sanjay because I even share the platform with me, And we do song together, tour together. It's like brother. So Sanjay, a good nigga man, to tell you the truth.
Right.
I the truth, tell you the truth, and I'm gonna show you the truth. I did it feel.
All right, cool. And when you're singing, is it dancehall that you're doing or reggae?
I have to say two of them,
Both of them, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And what is the message that you normally have in your music?
Only or Shelly, It depends on what type of music I do. Because Shelly Belly are for the girls there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you sing a lot of girl tunes.
Yeah. Only if a daggering song me and Sanjay do. And this song what me do, and the song what me do, it named Sweet Life. It's just I tell you about Shelly Belly. It start like this. Before like Immaculate, no better years girl have a dolly them big star. Them fi give me men, girl want give me brain machine we scan your head. You know see me shop still a sale patents. You know want see me win them guy your bed. Name ringing at them ears just like a bed. Tap in. I just be vibes, so no bother me. Vibes in this, no vibes in this. I know I can pour the butter, we live a sweet life. Yes.
Okay, so the name of the song is Sweet Life. All right. And we just got a piece of it. All right, cool. So who is the producer on that song?
Chamba.
Okay. All right.
Silver's record.
Say again?
Silverbird record.
Okay. So if a youth want to get into the music industry, and even if they're a dancer and they want to, translate to now singing like you, what would you tell them?
Just take it serious, and just get the rank, So, Sanjay. Seriously. And I have to say Sanjay because I even share the platform with me, And we do song together, tour together. It's like brother. Because Shelly Belly are for the girls them.
Okay.
What about how we live a sweet life? And just get the rank, The link where I give you the strength with, and the strength real. Because I whole heap of thing to it. You have a great talent, not no talent. I just the strength to it right now. Tell you the truth. It makes sense.
All right. So you're just working on your first single. This would be your first single by yourself, correct?
I'm on the first single by myself, man. I mean, I tell you, say, I know say the world love Shelly Belly,
I
because
know.
them advice and them just can't wait. Every time I post the song, just be a comment. When it a drop, When it a drop, you can't wait. I mean, I tell it, it video already too. So the
Oh,
song
you
a
did
drop.
the video for it already? Oh,
What?
mad thing.
Yes.
All right. You're out and ready, man.
Ready. You know, if I ask if ready. I mean, I'm ready. Yeah.
All right, Jelly Belly. All right, so I guess you'll be working on your EP shortly, right?
All the man, everything I fix soon, man.
All right, and then can you tell us, who did you like admire singing while you were, dancing? Because we know you admire Bogle. Bogle is like the legend in the dancing world. So who do you admire in the singing world or DJ?
Don't beat the truth, That's how it goes. Yeah. Because kids live with them, though. No?
I'm hearing you.
The kids live with them learn, right?
Right.
Yeah, so you have to just start the truth because how it set, how it start, so you have to talk it. Being a man was my idol, like serious from my little youth. Yeah, being a man is the one make me even say Bogle my idol. Tell the truth. When him say, I want you dance, be the fine again. Yeah, if you see how I love dancing from a young age. Yeah. And if you see being a man, look for me and tell me, say, I'm me and him dancer. It's just great. Being a man can a whole heap of Sunfest, So stage show and all thing them used to it. Yeah. A foreign, so I get that great experience from being a man by doing them great stage show there. Just natural to me right now. So from me I grow. So being a man always I sing for the girl and everything there. You used to say I mind each other, Yeah. So I idolize being a man from a long time.
All right.
And the world knows.
And I know you said your single is Sweet Life. And do you have another song that you're promoting as well as Sweet Life, or it's just Sweet Life for now?
It not stop right there, so man. Shelly Belly very talented,
All right.
I'm not gonna stop at being a man idolized. I'm not gonna stop right there, so because you have to have young legend that where you grow to. I'm not telling like I say Vybz Kartel. When Vybz Kartel just start out, because I remember say dance and a John Squad bust before Vybz Kartel them, and more for them, and then something there. So when Vybz Kartel just start out, we used to go over Portmore regular. And him used to run this over there. When Kartel first saw him first song, man, Jersey. Because I peer jersey we wear all the time, the John Squad. So, say, like my artist, I'm my artist that, No, me I tell myself because we don't know about the next man. I say, no, say that you my artist. Yeah, man, from him just start. I so come, say, me evil pre and evil get for either as Bounty Killer just through Vybz Kartel because Vybz Kartel are Bounty Killer. You see it? So comes. The whole music fraternity respect Shelly Belly, man. Because they know say me a boxer. And once your song good out there, me have to get that strength there. Once me love it. So the music, the artists them respect me, man. Beanie, Bounty, Vybz Kartel, Movado, all of them. Yeah, man, them always show me the respect. So I just make you know which part it start from.
Yeah, wonderful. And can you tell the youths one more time why they should be encouraged if they have a talent to sing or dance, why they should go ahead and do that?
Yeah, I'm doing it, man. Every youth born with talent, I just get to see it, Yeah, man, you have to just put to hard work towards it, man, and don't stop, man. Because one day, you have to see right light.
All right. Here we just heard from Shelly Belly. Shelly Belly, can you tell us where we can stay connected with you on social media, to keep up with the happenings and even your new music that you're dropping? And you said you have a video made already and we're waiting. We can't wait to find out and see what's up with Shelly Belly. So tell us where we can
just
be connected.
Check out Shelly Belly, man. Shelly Belly real page. Instagram, Shelly Belly real page. YouTube, Sheldon Tony Lewis. So just that me I go and work with right now and just check the next brand new song where it just create a different buzz, right? Cause she, as I tell her, say Shelly Belly very creative.
All right.
Shelly Belly unstoppable. But just come out with a slang and my artist friend from Canada when named Tugstar turn it in a song, and I just crazy thing that happen right now. It just fit right now because right now a World Cup time, and the slang go like this: knocky ball,
Knocky ball.
knocky ball, bad mind can't cocky ball. So and boom boom do the intro for it too, So
Okay.
me I tell you say the package.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, man, you have it still.
Yeah, Shelly Belly. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
man.
coming on the show this afternoon in Through Time with Nadia, as our featured entertainer, and continue to do your best in the industry. And we look forward to see great things from you. And we want to see when you drop that video for Sweet Life. All right?
Next month. Look
All
out.
right. All right, Shelly
It's a
Belly.
great moment up here. See, man. Believe me, man.
All right.
Swear me should have some more time, man.
Okay. But we thank you still for coming on the show, and you continue to do your best. All right?
Yeah, man. Just go and knock your ball, man.
Knocky ball.
Knock your ball, man. Sweet life. Knock your ball. Everything connect. I live the sweet.
Yo, Chamba, them think we couldn't do it, dog. Yeah, shame them, watch out. Me full of girl like immaculate. No better years, girl, I be a dolly them. Big star, them fi give me money, man. Girl want give me brain machine, we scan your head. You no see me shop still a sale pan the ends. You no want see me win neck, guy your bed. Name ringing at them ears just like a bell. What happen? I just be a vibe, son of bother me. Vibes inna this, no bag of nice inna this. I know Zach and Cody, but we are living sweet life. Vibes inna this, no bag of nice inna this. No matter how them falla, coulda never do it like. Vibes inna this, no bag of nice. When you feel like street vibes, everybody swam like this high. Vibes inna this, no bag of nice inna this. Sweet life, sweet life, sweet life. See me now the play Shelly, damn belly. No afraid to put the cock in your gap.
The end of another greatest show here right here on Roots 96.1 FM, the only station to own your creative talent. And now I want to thank all my special guests for passing through the show this afternoon. My passionate youth on the rise, Orlando Green. Thank you so much for those amazing portraits. I'm sure you'll go far in this creative field. My special guest creator, Roy Hamilton, Fire Dancing Man, Jungle King. Definitely thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing your creative talent with us. Very interesting career field. And definitely, I want to thank my feature entertainer, Shelly Belly, for coming on the show and sharing his music with us. Continue to do great in your field. And you know, if you want to be a part of the show, you can DM me at Nadia Walker 33 and I'll get back to you. Also want to thank my studio engineer, Owen Brown, for holding it down all the time in studio. Thank you so much. Also want to thank my production family, Janet Skyers, Vanessa Stewart, Sonia Patterson, and Brendan Headley Bailey. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the show, and meet me back same time, same place next week for another creative show.